Spencer, I might make a vlog out of this trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maine.
Main vlog, all caps.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back to the island.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Before the beginning of the semester, I spent a week on a remote island off the coast of Maine with my friends Spencer and Prabhav. And now that I am once again away from New York City for the holiday break, I want to revisit this footage and these images of the last time that I left New York City and reflect on what was an amazing but at times challenging fall semester. I came into the fall semester guns blazing. I was really excited for in-person classes. I was so excited to be able to see my friends safely. And I knew I had a packed schedule, 4 classes plus an internship and joining an a cappella group. But I was excited to do it all. But then as the semester wore on, I started to feel almost constantly stressed. It felt like I was just trying to cross things off my checklist instead of taking the time to be mindful and enjoy what I was doing. And before I go on any further, I just want to say that I'm incredibly lucky to have these problems. Being able to go to Maine on vacation and being able to go to art school and being able to live in New York City, these are all incredible privileges. Over the course of that year and a half of remote learning, I really learned how to take care of myself. I really learned what I have to do in order to maintain good mental health. And those skills were incredibly helpful this past semester. But I also feel like sometimes I really neglected those skills and didn't always do what was best for myself. And that frustrates me. But I know that I'm just being too hard on myself because I'm always too hard on myself, and I've always been too hard on myself, and I probably will be too hard on myself until I learn better. I would like to believe that my wellness is linear, right? That as I get older, I will enjoy life more and I will be better equipped to deal with stress. And to a certain extent, that is true. I am so much better equipped for life now than I was when I was 16. But at the same time, it would be so naive of me to believe that if I just worked hard enough to cultivate enough mindfulness, I could just live a life that was completely problem-free. I felt like by now, I should have already moved on from all of those thinking errors and all those maladaptive habits, you know? It felt like I was getting frustrated with myself for being human. I was getting frustrated with myself for getting stressed and being unhappy sometimes. I had somehow convinced myself that by now I should have moved on past all of this, that I should just be some monk that isn't affected by anything. But that's not what cultivating mindfulness and living a healthy life is about. It's about being able to recognize the impermanence of tough times and recognizing that things will pass and good things will pass too. I took this class called Mindfulness and Mental Health last year during the pandemic, and in that class we learned that the only thing that is permanent is impermanence. So bad times will pass, but good times will pass as well. And one does not preclude the other. They simply arrive and pass, and plenty of bad times arrived during the semester, but they always passed, and so many amazing, beautiful, great times arrived. And eventually they passed, and that's the nature of things. It's not good or bad, it's just how it is. I'm making peace with the fact that I will sometimes forget these lessons. That is why I'm making this video, to remind myself as I go into my final year of school, don't be so hard on yourself. As a student, writer, and as a person, I want to work on not overthinking things so much. I want to focus more on just telling the stories that I want to tell and the stories that tug at my heartstrings, and not shying away from any challenges. I want to live my life like this nature in Maine, so calm and serene and able to weather those cold nights, however long they may be.